That date, it seems kind of important for some reason. I feel like there's something that I need to tell you. Oh yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Okay, that was completely corny and cliche in every way possible, but you know what? That's who I am. So, it is officially 2017, and this video is going to be a reflection on 2016. For me, it was one of the best years of my life, and I don't think I could ever honestly say that before, but I've made a lot of progress, both physically and mentally, and I really want to share that with you guys because I'm proud of the person who I'm growing into. Please enjoy the video. Throw it a like, thumbs up, do what you need to do, and please, 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 tell me what you guys want to see in the next one. Alright, so as I said here, finishing editing up the final Miami vlog, I'd like to tell you my number 5 biggest accomplishment of 2016. Now, these are in no order in particular because I feel like they're all huge accomplishments and I don't want to rate them, so I'm just doing them kind of in the levels that I think of them. So the first one, the reason I'm thinking about it is because I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm paying my first student loan. My student loans are extremely low because I had a full scholarship throughout all 4 years, and the government aid actually decreased as I went through college because thanks to the government, they don't like to fund people who want to learn and experience college. So they're very low, but I'm paying it for the first time on my app. So one big accomplishment, graduating from college. For me, I was never a school person. I always just hated being in the classroom. I'm more of somebody who likes to go in the outside world and like work. So I was working as a personal trainer through most of my college career. Most excluding my freshman year, I was not working at all. But so it's a big accomplishment for me to balance work, school, and dealing with my eating disorder that I had through most of my college career. So big accomplishment for me was being able to graduate with a high GPA and get my degree. I have a degree in health promotions, for those of you who don't know, and I graduated from St. Francis College in Brooklyn Heights, New York last May. Number 2. The reason I'm thinking about this one is because I went to go into my fridge and I saw this on my fridge. I've changed lives through fitness this year, and I've never thought I'd be able to do something like that. With the career I have, that's why I do what I do. Yeah, it's nice to be able to be in the field of fitness, but to change lives is an incredible thing. And to have my client, Catherine, lose now 30 pounds and win $500 in the Get Fit Challenge, it was just incredible. But also to have other people make muscle gains and like change people's perspective on fitness and have them eating healthy and tracking their food and just loving life, that makes my job the best job in the world. So that's my number 2. My number 4. I'm losing count. I only did 2 so far. Jesus, I'm counting down. And shout out to Crunch for giving me these Nike ID shoes for winning the Get Fit Challenge with my client, Catherine. She got $500 and I got Nike ID shoes, and I am 100% okay with that. And as I prepare to eat my lunch, aka meal 2, aka the stir fry that I have basically every day, another thing comes to mind. The fact that I started with my coach, Nick Tong, and before I started with him, I was in a huge relapse with my eating disorder. And it just like, I was trapped in this never-ending cycle of hours and hours of cardio with intense weightlifting, with just crazy circuits, and then like not eating enough, and not eating the right amount of, like the right kinds of foods, and just basically killing myself slowly. And I was trapped in this cycle and I didn't know how to get out, and that's when I contacted Nick. And I invested in myself, and I've been with Nick now since like May, and I've gained like 10 pounds, but I feel so good and I look a lot better. I don't look like I'm dying constantly. I don't feel like I'm dying. I feel amazing, and I'm able to actually like utilize my food and work out properly, like, and I'm really focused on recovering fully, because of course I'm not fully recovered yet. I still have thoughts, and I still like want to relapse sometimes. I never have since I've started with Nick, and I don't want to, because I'm just so much happier. So in 2017 I want to continue the road to recovery and really get out of my comfort zone a lot more in order to enjoy my life. And so also redemption on that stage, I'm gonna do it this year. 2017 is the year. I'm gonna redeem myself, guys. Recovery to redemption, right? And actually with that one, I could also add in 205-pound deadlift that I wanted to do forever. I wanted to get above 200. I was stuck at 175 forever and ever and ever. And then when I actually started training properly and eating properly, my strength has been going up. 205 went up pretty easy. Well, not pretty easy, but I feel like I'm gonna continue to make gains as that goes. So that was a moment I literally dropped the weight and cried, because it signified how far I've come. Thank you. And another one. So I started at Crunch in October of 2015. And since I've been there, I've been really able to expand my personal training career and be successful, confident in the gym as a trainer. So before I was at Crunch, I was at Blink Fitness for about 4 months, and I was also at New York Sports Club for like 3 or 4 months. And then I took about a year off because I really, after working at those 2 gyms, didn't think that personal training was for me. I love the concept of the job, but I hated the environment of it. So when I was recruited over LinkedIn for Crunch, I was like, I'll give it one last try. If this doesn't work out, I know that I need to pursue something else. So I've been at Crunch now for a year and about 4 months, so clearly it's worked out. I don't want to be at any other gym, as far as like corporate gyms. If I was to stay, I'd want to stay at Crunch. And the reason being, I've learned so much. My education, I picked up 4 extra certifications this year alone, and I've just love the people that I work with. I feel like we're a big happy family. I've met a ton of people through Crunch, and I feel like I've been the most successful, and I'm at the point where I literally have too many clients, where I'm like so busy that I have to like kind of be like, I can't really train you right now, like, and I hate doing that, but it's an amazing problem to have, to be too busy, kind of. I love being busy, and it just keeps me sane. I love the craziness. So that's another one. We got one more, so bear with me on this one, guys, because this one is one of my favorites. And as I return from a walk to go and get coffee, I think of the first thing, the final thing, but the best. My number one moment, or number one accomplishment, number one whatever you want to call it, of 2016 is that I fell in love. And as cliche and corny and everything as that sounds, I found a person who I can't imagine my life without. Me and Ross have been together now for almost a year. We met in December of 2015, but we started dating on January 8th, 2016. So we're going to be celebrating, I'm filming this on New Year's Day, so we're going to be celebrating our 1-year anniversary on the 8th, which is a week from today. So I'm going to be doing a couples Q&A with Ross soon, so that we can tell our story about how we got together and answer some questions about our relationship. So without a doubt, that's the best thing. I love you, Ross, and I just want everybody to know it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. 2017 is going to be a good year, I can feel it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.